the Merrifields link tea. Yes, you heard it correct. Welcome to the Tracie Trendy Show, my lovelies. I am pouring some tea for you. All right. And let this be a lesson learned, people. There's a lesson to be learned after listening to this video. Apparently, Garrick is on the gram, you guys. He's on the gram. He don't have time to post, but he has time to slide in people's DMs looking for a hairstylist for Dannielle. Okay? If you guys didn't know that they're still together, then you need to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Okay? Subscribe. Because all my lovelies, they know all this tea already. I told you guys that they're together. Okay? A couple of weeks ago I said it. Just watch the videos in the playlist, on the Sister Y playlist, and you'll find out. Okay? So anyway, Garrick slides into this stylist DMs. Okay? She is followed by Dannielle though, but I think that was after the fact. Okay? After the fact. But anyway, he goes back and forth, and he wanted to know how much it would cost if she would fly to Colorado, or wherever they are, Colorado I think, and do Dannielle's hair. Now, she quoted him a hefty little fee, which was $5,000, not including room and flight. Okay, hotel and flight. So apparently that was too much. $5,000 plus the hotel and air was a bit too pricey for the stylist and whoever else she may accompany her to do Dannielle's hair. So he says, well, why don't we come down to California? Why don't we come down to California? And she says, fine, that'll be fine. And then he just passes the baton to Dannielle to now communicate with this woman. Now, this woman, if you're scrolling through Instagram and you're looking for someone to do hair, this wouldn't be the stop I would go to. I'm just saying that. I mean, this lady has pictures of herself, but you would think if you're trying to promote your business, you would have hairstyles, not just you on every picture and your grown daughter. And she has some kind of provocative pictures on there. I'm not going to post the most provocative ones, but she does. And I'm like, well, okay. So anyway, let's get down to business. Okay, I just have to give you a little backstory on that. So she's mad because the Merrifields did not pay her. So she went, and now she's not talking to Garrick anymore. She's now talking to Dannielle. They go back and forth to come up with a date. And right before, so they set on a date. And the hairstylist, she's booked an eyelash person as well as a weavologist to help bring this look together. And a makeup artist, I think. And that the last day, before this is all supposed to be conducted, Dannielle cancels. But these people pushed other clients aside to bring in Dannielle. So now they're mad, and they're like, well, you got a cancellation fee. And that cancellation fee was not paid. And this stylist went on, and on the gram, you guys, she went on the gram and posted stuff. I will reveal some tea, okay? You can probably hear the tea in these posts. So anyway, it starts off with Garrick. And I'm going to be skipping along here, maybe. But he says, Dannielle would love to have you do her hair. She likes your work. And I'm like, how are you going to like some work if you don't see anything on the woman's page but herself and her daughter, and then pretty much provocative poses. So anyway, he says, she likes your work. She says, I would need to be flown out, or you have to fly to LA. And he asked her, do you do hair extensions? She says, no, I'm a colorist, but I know people that do. And on her bio, she says she's a colorist. And he goes, when could you get here if we flew out there. So when could you get her in if we flew out there? Do you know anyone that does hand-tied? Now, hand-tied is some nice weaves, okay? That's some very good stuff if you can get some hand-tied hair. Not too many people know that. So that was kind of surprising that he would know that. So anyway, she says, I could do whatever you're ready. I could do it whenever you're ready. And yes, I do know someone that does them. We could go to you. And he says, how much would that cost, the flight and travel expenses? For me to go to you, he says, yes, that'll be good for us. We are pretty busy with our schedules. She says, my daily rate is, I can't really tell the rate. I don't know if that's $2,800 or $2,000 plus flight and hotel. And he goes, let's talk it over. Would this be with the hair extension? Awesome. And she says, feel free to contact me. And she gives him her number. We could talk out logistics. And then he goes, I'll have Dannielle call. And Dannielle goes, good morning, girl. And she goes, hi. And she goes, is it possible for you all to get me in next week? I think we have a plan, finally. Sorry, we have just been so stinking busy. And the stylist goes, it's okay, send me a date so I could verify with the girls. And Dannielle goes, Wednesday the 30th. And the stylist says, I'll check if everyone is available. Checking. So she replies later in the day, and she goes, oh, okay, sweet. No, this is Dannielle says, you know, the lady says, I'll check with everyone. So she's got to check with her whole crew first. She can't answer just for them. So Dannielle goes, okay, if not, I understand we are being last minute. She says late minute, but last minute. Okay. And the lady says, I'm available, and so is the eyelash and the makeup girl. Just waiting for the extension girl. Okay, just keep me posted. The extensions are my big thing. And she goes, everyone's open. We'll need a deposit. And it's going to be in Studio City. And she tells her about the longest hair will cost this length will cost that length, and blah, blah, blah. And she says, that's for the cost of hair. My deposit is $500, and the eyelash girl deposit is $150, and Anna, the stylist, sends her Venmo for the deposit for the session. And she says, once you send the deposit, text me with your email, and I will send you a receipt. And she goes, this is Dannielle. She goes, hey girl, we had a meeting with our casting director from TLC. Okay? And he told me his wife does hair. They want to meet us, I guess with us, when we come to California. And I feel torn. Would I be burning a bridge canceling with you? I think you're great, and I hate to even ask this, as I know all you have done, okay, all what you have done, and your friends too. Okay. I wish you had been more upfront. We've cleared our days and moved clients around to be free for that day. Best of luck. And then Dannielle goes, honestly, I feel truly horrible even coming to you with this. I love your work, and I completely understand your frustration. I'm partly nervous spending so much money on my hair and not liking it, and maybe having a connection with the stylist in some way gives me more peace of mind. Please forgive me. I'll be happy to compensate you and your friends for the time you have put into setting things up, as I know time is available. As valuable. So they go back and forth, and there was no money paid until the lady went online and says, I never received the fee that was applied. Not sure if you chose not to pay it or it was sent to the wrong person. So they say, you never paid me. So she put it on Instagram, right on the gram where it all started. And the tea is, it looks like the Merrifields are going to be back on the television screen. As I said in my last video with Christine's video, actually the very last video I said, one of my videos, I can't remember, but I said they're going to keep either Garrick or Dimitri. We're not going to keep them both. And the way Ashley's hustling around here, doing this and doing that, I suppose we won't be seeing the Snowdens. We will be seeing the Merrifields. And they are getting ready, geared up for TLC. Either they're going to do a reunion or they are up for the next season of Seeking Sister Wives. And I personally, here's some more tea, or my speculation. This is purely speculation. I do not believe that this was all about, you know what, this was all about Garrick trying to get him some. Okay, another woman. Because why would he approach this stylist for Dannielle? She would want to pick her own person out for her own hair. And, and how would he just, he had all this conversation. The woman even gave her her number. And then when the fee was too high, I guess he says, tapping out. And he just threw the bone over to Dannielle. Because they were going to go to California anyway. So he figured, okay, Dannielle, you handle this. You either go to her, but Dannielle probably didn't want her. She didn't notice. You look at the woman's Instagram. I mean, no offense, but, well, really offense. I mean, she could actually show some clients pictures on her Instagram, not just herself. Okay? That is what I could tell the stylist. Because there's not much of a repertoire. So why would Dannielle be loving this woman's work when there's nothing to see except herself in provocative poses? What I think is that Garrick thought he was going to get him another sister wife. And found out, or at least a quickie, a little something, something. And when she quoted him the high price, he was like, well, I'm going to be in California anyway. I'm going to toss this bone over to Dannielle. She can get her hair done and just like that. Okay? I don't think he was interested in getting Dannielle's hair done. No. He just used Dannielle again as bait because he wanted to test this woman out. And then when she quoted him her fee, he was quite taken aback. $5,000 or, plus the hotel and the airfare for a couple of people. So he was like, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. We're going to be in California for TLC, so maybe we could Dannielle would just get her hair done. I didn't have any intention of, and Dannielle probably didn't have any intention of going to this woman. She knew all along that she had someone to do her hair. But here we have Garrick being a roving dog, as he is, trying to find another chick. Or just a little piece on the side. And as I said, I don't think Roberta's in this mix. She's caught up or in some red tape. She may be in the mix, but she's not in the mix. She's not in the United States. As I said in my other video, she's not in the United States. The visa did not go through. Okay? So they are in limbo. In the meantime, he says, like, shit, I need to try some different flavors out there. What do you guys think about this? Am I on the right track or am I off? Because I don't understand why he would be on Instagram. He doesn't post on his own Instagram. So why is he surfing the gram? I don't get it. I know, as I said, I know Dannielle liked her page, but that's after the fact. Well, I know. So anyway, my lovelies, I would like to thank Mommy Says Bad Words because this was all on her Instagram when the stylist dropped that. So thank you, Mommy Says Bad Words. Thank you very much for this tea. All right, my lovelies, what do you guys think about that? Do you think we're going to see a reunion, perhaps? Or is this just another season of Seeking Sister Wives with the Merrifields? What do you think? Answer below. Subscribe so you can continue getting this tea. Hit the notification bell. Even if you did subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can be alerted when the tea comes to you. All right, I'll catch you all on the flip side, my lovelies.